I love my dad. I love my dad because he is the first man who ever held me and the first example of what it means to navigate the complexities of the world. His presence is a testament to the balance of strength and gentleness, a balance that teaches me the true essence of character. In his actions, whether they be grand or mundane, I have learned the value of integrity, hard work, and the quiet, consistent love that underpins the very concept of family. Through the years, his stories and wisdom have been like a lighthouse guiding me through the storms of life. He has not just shared advice, he has lived it, embodying the principles that he hopes to pass down. This silent education, where lessons are not just spoken but demonstrated, has been one of the most powerful forces shaping my worldview. I love my dad. I love my dad because his laughter is a melody that has scored the soundtrack of my life. It's in the echoes of his joy that I find comfort and connection, a shared happiness that transcends the moment. His humor, often subtle, sometimes slapstick, reminds me that life, despite its seriousness, is meant to be enjoyed, that even amidst challenges, there is room for laughter.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound affirmations that will change your life.
In the way he finds humor in the everyday, I am reminded to look for the lightness in life, to not be bogged down by the weight of worry or the gravity of responsibility. His laughter teaches me resilience, the ability to bounce back with a smile, understanding that the act of laughing is itself a balm for the weary spirit. I love my dad. I love my dad because in his eyes I see the mirror of my potential. He sees not just who I am, but who I could be, and in that vision he offers a kind of silent encouragement that is both humbling and inspiring. It is this belief in my ability to exceed my own expectations that fuels my ambition and ignites my drive to achieve. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has been the architect of our family's foundation, laying each stone with commitment and foresight. Through his dedication to our family, he has shown me that love is not just an emotion, but a continuous act of building, maintaining, and sometimes repairing. The stability of our home, the warmth found within its walls, can be traced back to his steadfast efforts and the sacrifices he often quietly made. His hands, worn from work, are a testament to the love he has poured into our lives. Every meal provided, every comfort afforded, and every opportunity given has been a result of his labor. This physical toil, often unnoticed, is a silent language of love, speaking volumes about devotion and the oft-overlooked beauty of duty. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has been both a teacher and a student in our relationship. He taught me the virtues of patience and persistence, instilling in me the understanding that mastery and accomplishment come through sustained effort. Yet he has also been open to learning from me, showing that true wisdom includes the humility to accept new ideas and perspectives, regardless of their source. This mutual exchange of knowledge and experience has enriched our bond, making it a relationship of mutual respect and growth. There is a deep lesson here about the nature of love and teaching. It is a two-way street, where both parties are enriched by the willingness to give and receive openly. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has shown me the courage it takes to be vulnerable. In his moments of openness, when he shares his doubts, his fears, and his hopes, I see the strength it takes to be fully human. It is in these moments that the myth of the infallible father is replaced by the truth of the human condition, that we are all beings of emotion, navigating the uncertainties of life as best we can. His vulnerability teaches me that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it, to acknowledge it, and to share it. It is a powerful reminder that our emotional lives are not something to be hidden away, but rather embraced as a natural and enriching part of who we are. As we delve deeper into the intricate layers of our love for our fathers, we uncover more than just familial affection. We uncover life lessons that reach into the essence of our being. In the next part of this script, we will continue to explore the profound impact of this relationship on our lives. Please request to continue when you are ready for further reflection. I love my dad. I love my dad because his life story is a narrative that has given me a sense of history and identity. His experiences, joys, struggles, and triumphs are not just tales of the past, but are the threads woven into the tapestry of our family's legacy. Understanding where he came from, the challenges he faced, and the paths he chose provides a map of possibilities for my own journey. Each piece of advice he offers is a distillation of the lessons he's learned, a beacon that helps me navigate the complexities of life with a bit more ease. His past decisions are a guide to my future choices, allowing me to stand on the shoulders of his experiences and to see horizons he could only have imagined. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has a profound sense of justice and fairness that has shaped my own moral compass. His insistence on doing the right thing, even when it's difficult, has instilled in me an understanding of the importance of ethics and integrity. Observing him stand up for what he believes in, I've learned that principles are not just ideals to be discussed, but standards to live by. In his commitment to fairness, I have seen the true meaning of honor. He has taught me that our actions are the truest reflection of our character, and that standing up for others is as important as standing up for oneself. These lessons in justice and fairness are not just theoretical, they are practical guides in making everyday decisions. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has always provided a safe space for me to grow and learn. In our home, questions were encouraged, curiosity was nurtured, and the pursuit of knowledge was seen as a noble endeavor. He fostered an environment where learning was not confined to books or schools, but was a part of the very fabric of life. His love has been a protective barrier that allowed me the freedom to explore, to make mistakes, and to come into my own. The safety he provided is not just physical. It's the emotional and intellectual security that gave me the courage to stretch my wings and the assurance that he would be there if I ever needed to return to the nest. The relationship with our fathers is multifaceted, each aspect teaching us something crucial about ourselves and the world around us. In the next part of this script, we will continue to uncover the layers of love we have for our dads and the profound influence this bond has on our personal development. Please request to continue when you are ready for more insights. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has mastered the art of listening, a skill that seems so simple, yet is so rare and powerful. In a world filled with noise and haste, his ability to be present, to truly hear what is being said without rushing to respond, has taught me the value of understanding. Through his example, I have learned that sometimes what a person needs most is not a solution or advice, but the comfort of being heard and acknowledged. His listening extends beyond words. It includes an attentiveness to what is unspoken, the fears, the hopes, and the silent struggles that we carry. This level of empathetic listening fosters trust and deepens connections, showing that communication is as much about the heart as it is about the mind. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has shown me the dignity of simplicity. In a society that often equates success with excess, his modesty and appreciation for the simpler things in life reveal a different kind of wealth. The time spent together, the shared experiences, and the quiet moments of reflection are cherished above material possessions. Through him, I've learned that simplicity is not about deprivation, but about focusing on what truly matters. This lesson has been invaluable as I navigate a world that constantly tries to distract me with the superficial and transient. His example helps me prioritize my life in a way that aligns with my deepest values. I love my dad. I love my dad because he respects the rhythm of time. He understands that there is a season for everything, a time to work, a time to rest, a time to celebrate, and a time to mourn. His respect for the natural flow of life has taught me patience and the importance of being in tune with life's cycles. I've learned to appreciate the present while also understanding that change is an inevitable and necessary part of growth. His relationship with time also extends to punctuality and respect for others' time, showing that time is not just a resource, but a form of respect we show to ourselves and those around us. This lesson has made me more conscious of how I allocate my time and the message it sends about what I value. The love for our fathers is an ongoing narrative that evolves as we do. It is filled with lessons, moments of shared vulnerability, and instances of growth that shape us in profound ways. As we conclude this exploration of the many reasons to love our fathers, it is clear that the impact of this relationship is immeasurable, and the gratitude we hold is as deep as it is enduring. I love my dad. I love my dad because his resilience in the face of adversity has been a powerful model for my own life. He has encountered setbacks and disappointments, as all do. But it is not the presence of these challenges that defines him, it is his response to them. Watching him face difficulties with a blend of pragmatism and hope has taught me that the human spirit is incredibly robust and that we are capable of overcoming much more than we often believe. His resilience is not a loud or boastful thing, it is quiet and steadfast, an underlying current of strength that has carried our family through times of trouble. This resilience is a legacy, a trait that I carry forward in my own life, fortified by the knowledge that I come from a lineage of survivors and fighters. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has always encouraged me to pursue my passions, even when they did not align with his own or the more traditional paths to success. He has recognized that fulfillment and happiness are not one size fits all, and by supporting my dreams, he has allowed me to explore what brings me joy and satisfaction. His belief in following one's heart, while still being prepared to work hard and face reality, has been instrumental in my pursuit of a life that feels authentic to me. This encouragement to seek out my passions has been an incredible gift, one that has kept me motivated through uncertainty and self-doubt. It is a form of love that empowers and liberates, sending the message that who I am is enough and that my personal journey of discovery is valued. I love my dad. I love my dad because he has an unwavering sense of responsibility, not just to his immediate family, but to his community and the world at large. His sense of civic duty and his actions to make the world a better place have instilled in me a broader sense of purpose. Whether it's helping a neighbor in need or contributing to a cause he believes in, his example has taught me the importance of being an active participant in the tapestry of our shared human experience. This sense of responsibility extends beyond grand gestures. It is found in the small acts of kindness and the everyday choices that contribute to a greater good. His influence has made me more conscious of the impact I have on the world around me and the power I have to make a difference. The love for our fathers is an endless well from which we draw strength, wisdom, and love. It shapes us in countless ways, some seen and many unseen, echoing through the decisions we make and the lives we lead. Each reflection on this love reveals deeper truths about ourselves and the indelible mark left by a father's love. The journey of appreciating our fathers is never truly complete. It is a rich narrative that continues to unfold throughout our lives. If you wish to discuss another aspect of this topic or shift to a different subject, please let me know, and we can journey onward together. I love my dad. I love my dad because he taught me the importance of tradition and the richness it brings to our lives. Whether it's a family recipe, a holiday celebration, or a simple nightly ritual, these traditions serve as the heartbeat of our family's identity. They connect us to our past and to each other, creating a tapestry of shared experiences that we carry forward. His reverence for these customs has shown me that while change is inevitable and often good, there is also profound value in the constants, the things we return to again and again for comfort and connection. I love my dad. I love my dad because he embodies the balance between strength and gentleness. He has the capacity to be the protector, the rock against which the waves of the world break, and yet he also possesses a tender-heartedness that allows him to be compassionate and nurturing. This duality has been a guiding force for me, teaching me that true strength is not about rigidity, but about the flexibility to adapt and the ability to offer kindness when it is needed most. I love my dad. I love my dad because he is a storyteller, a keeper of our family's narrative, and a bridge to the generations that came before us. His stories are more than just entertainment. They are lessons, memories, and a way of preserving our heritage. Through his tales, I've traveled to places I've never been and met ancestors I'll never know, but who live on in the lessons they've passed down. His storytelling has instilled in me an appreciation for the art of narrative and the power it has to shape our understanding of the world and our place within it. I love my dad. I love my dad because, in a world that often values loudness and extroversion, he has shown me the power of quiet consistency. He may not be the one to take center stage or seek the spotlight, but his reliable presence is a source of comfort and stability for those around him. This quiet consistency is a reminder that there are many ways to make an impact, and that sometimes the quietest acts, those done without fanfare, are the ones that resonate the most deeply. I love my dad. I love my dad because he is a continuous learner, never too proud to admit he doesn't know something and always curious to understand more. His example has taught me to maintain a sense of wonder about the world and to embrace the process of learning as a lifelong journey. It's through his eyes I've seen that education doesn't end with a diploma. It's an endless horizon, rich with new knowledge and experiences. Each of these attributes and lessons represents a thread in the complex fabric of love and respect that we have for our fathers. The influence of a father is both profound and subtle, shaping us in ways that we may only fully understand with time and reflection. The exploration of this topic could continue indefinitely, for the depths of a father's impact are vast. If you have specific aspects of this relationship you'd like to explore further, or if you'd like to pivot to another subject, please guide the conversation accordingly.
To gain the most benefit, you should listen to these affirmations 3 times a day, in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Let them sink in deeply, unlock insights, and enhance your life.